Hey everyone, we had about an hour to kill where my husband was picking out and setting up his new phone. So our daughter and I wandered into Dollarama, which is a dollar or just over a dollar store. We haven't been in for a while, so we thought we'd check out the craft section, and we were pleasantly surprised. We found some really amazing items and we can't wait to share them with you. I'm Amy and I run this channel with my husband Tanner. We are full-time artists and crafters. And we started this channel to share craft tutorials, product reviews, and business tips for fellow makers. Whether you're here to check out a project or to grow your own craft business, we've got you covered. I went through just about every craft and art related item in the store. Seriously, I checked everything, from paints to beads to full-on DIY kits. There were some total surprises tucked away on those shelves. Let me show you what I found. You probably already know there are lots of acrylic paints available. They have quite a variety, but they also have a really nice selection of brushes, including these daubers, which are great for painting, crafts, and stencils. I didn't expect this many brush types. There's also a selection of watercolor paints and tons of brushes for it, including watercolor brush pens. Those are so much fun to try if you're on a budget. There are tons of canvases, which are great if you're learning to paint or want to offer a more affordable line of paintings. They're perfect for young artists too. I actually gave a bunch of these to our daughter when she was 5 and 6, and she made some really beautiful paintings. These are perfect for letting kids go wild with paint without stressing over the cost. I really love these palettes. There are a couple of options, but they're sturdy and wash up great. I use them for my watercolors. I didn't even know they carried watercolor paper until my mom bought some to practice with. I tried it out at my parents' place, and honestly, it's not too different from the lower cost watercolor paper at Michael's. My daughter wanted me to show this craft kit. It's pretty cute. It's a snow globe kit, and there's probably a ton of decorations down this aisle that you can use with this kit. There's also this cute craft kit for your garden. Another one of her picks. These pom-poms almost look handmade, and they come in several color schemes. There are other types of embellishments too, and they still carry the more kid-friendly pom-pom options if that's what you're looking for. These giant pom-poms look like meatballs. Meatball crafts, anyone? There are a lot of markers. They have fine and broad ends. I'm not sure how they would stand up to our alcohol markers from Amazon, but they have a lot of amazing curated marker sets. They have tie-dye kits if you want to try it out, and there are shirts down a different aisle. They even have plastic sheets for making shrinky-dink art. I've seen some beautiful shrinky-dink flowers on Instagram. And if you want just a few sheets to try, they're available here. There are just a ton of macramé kits here. I'm going to grab one or two and see how they turn out. Wish me luck. There are also tons of sets of washi tape and other decorative tapes. This next kit is for painting rocks. It's really cute. There seems to be some adult and kid-friendly versions for the rock painting kits. I noticed a lot of these items are not online on their website. I'm not sure if every store gets something different. I like embroidery kits quite a bit. I usually pick the easy ones up for our daughter, so she has something relaxing to do when she's bored. They also have the supplies separately if you prefer to create your own design. These are awesome for rainy day afternoons or road trips. These are terrarium supplies too, along with the green foam for sticking in faux plants or whatever else you're creating. These are popular right now with the curiosity type craft booths. I came across this neat little loom. I had a loom for beadwork, but it was damaged when we moved a while back. I'm going to try this one out. and it looks like it comes with everything you need. I'm not totally sure what I'd use this silver-coated hemp cord for, but I like it. They also have diamond bead painting kits in a few different skill levels. I didn't even know they carried air-dry light clay. They also have some air-dry natural modeling clay. I use this stuff a lot to craft with. You can check out one of my recent videos to see how I have used it. This is cool. Some felt flower kits. I've got a big stack of felt sheets in my studio, and I never know what to do with them. I think I'll try this kit and see if it inspires me. They also have felt sheets separately in case you want to make more or just need some inexpensive felt for another project. Let's see if I can rescue my forgotten felt pile. There's quite a bit of nice paper here too. I usually buy my paper from Michael's, and this looks pretty close in quality. This could be a great budget backup. Here's another macramé kit. It seems like everything is kind of spread out across the aisle. I keep finding similar craft types in different spots. It's kind of like a treasure hunt. There are also so many cute, fun kids' kits available, perfect for gifting or just keeping little hands busy. Of course, there are tons of beads in various shapes and sizes, plus some tools to go with them if you're into beadwork. There's some small yarn and some large yarn too, though it looks like they were a bit out of stock when I visited. They also carry crochet needles and tons of ribbons in every kind you can imagine. There are so many craft supplies here that I definitely missed a few cool things. These kits and materials are great if you want to try something new before investing in higher-end tools. And who knows, it might spark a passion or even lead to a small business someday. They also got a lot of handicraft essentials like Velcro, scissors, needles, pin cushions, and small pieces of fabric. There are mini glue guns too. I've gotten a couple here before. They don't get quite as hot as the ones I usually use, but they're about the same as the mini versions they keep near the checkout line at Michael's. There are several wreath-making bases and seasonal faux flowers, great for decor projects. They really have increased the amount of flowers and greenery over the last 5 years. There are tons of wood pieces you can paint or decorate. Some of them are really cute. They even have ornament-sized wood slices and DIY kits for home decor. There's also a whole section of storage containers, great for holding components, finished projects, or even for packaging, if you're starting to sell your crafts but don't want to buy in bulk. And finally, down a separate aisle, they got your basics. Poster boards, markers, pencils, everything you might need to plan out your next creative project. So that was my deep dive into our local dollar store's craft section, way more than I expected. Whether you're just getting started or you've been crafting for years, it's a fun way to try new materials without spending a lot. Anyways, I'll be trying out some of the haul I've bought, and I'll share it on some shorts or a new video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.